We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Tyler Mahle is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did in the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hold up, right here on the bed. Attaboy, we're just from the bag.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Matthew.
See it up, drive it like you can. Let's go.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Hey, let her rip.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Honus Wagner.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Davis is there, 2 gone.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
Hey, need you right here. One time. Let's go. Hey, drive it deep, big dog. Here we go.
Gehrig over at second. Matthews on at first with 2 down. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
So digging in now, Jorge Posada, and the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Pops this one up.
Yeah, boy, good piece.
In there, a base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Oh, man, you got
Dan,
that one
from
right
a
up in the
pitcher
hands, didn't you?
standpoint,
You
that's
all
a
right?
backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Striding into the box, Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading
bottom
off
half
for
of the
Reds,
first.
the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Gehrig will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Lou Gehrig. He
right
reached
fielder.
on a single in his
Lou
first try.
Gehrig.
Now here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees are out in front, 5-0.
Hey, nobody out now, nobody out.
Leading off for the Reds, the first baseman, Tony
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Perez.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gehrig is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Ready now for Cincinnati. Barry
Now
Larkin, runner in scoring
The shortstop,
position with 2 gone.
Barry Larkin.
2 outs here, 2 outs here.
0-1, here it comes. This is in the air out to right field. Gehrig will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Reds leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick.
No runs, just 1
Castellanos.
hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Come on, baby.
All ready to go in the
Leading
top
off
of the
for the
5th. And in steps
right
the
fielder,
Iron
number
Horse,
4.
Lou Gehrig.
Lou Gehrig.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And
Count
here's a
1-0.
slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it. Right here.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball.
Hey,
1
boys,
strike.
you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here you go.
Here it comes on 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. Davis is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Settling in now, Eric Davis.
Now batting.
He's hitless in
Number
the game,
44.
as is much of the rest of his team. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
Stepping up now, Lou Gehrig. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
One down here, fellas.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing.
In now for the Reds,
Now
Tony Perez.
the first
It was a
baseman,
flyout for him in his
Tony
last trip. 2
Perez.
runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to run.
Ready now, Lou
right fielder,
Gehrig.
number 4.
Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're still out in front, 5-2.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
5-2 the final score tonight. New York move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead. Babe Ruth is credited with the win. Tyler Mahle couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Chris Bassett gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first.
Get out, get out,
And
get out.
he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Perez.
The first baseman, Tony Perez.
Hey, come on now, guys.
Skied into very shallow right. Gehrig is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Lou Gehrig.
Lou Garrett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Round it, go, 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 go.
Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Matthew.
Gehrig stands at second with no outs. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Larkin backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So stepping in, Honus Wagner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Wagner.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it.
And
that's the second out. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Don Mattingly will bat next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Don Mattingly.
Come on, let it fly right here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Into the box now Jorge Posada.
Catcher, Jorge Posada.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Ready with the 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More on tap from Game 5 after this. So striding in, Lou Gehrig, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
This is pulled into right. Castellanos is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. The Yanks leave 1. They're down 2-1. At the plate, Lou Gehrig. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
Hey, she ain't ripping there.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Castellanos retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Johnny Bench. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Cano will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Clutch up, drive him in right here. Come on, let's go.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Hit to first. Perez gloves
All
it.
right, hold it here, hold it here.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game,